Okay, guys, I'm here at G-Man's house. It's 7/20/2018. First of all, I did a couple videos, but I didn't get them from the new phone to YouTube. So it's going to take me some time to get used to this new phone. I love it. G-Man got it for me. Thank you. I know it's going to be able to do a lot more, but for now, I have to learn it. So I think I'm going to do a couple videos and hand this phone to G-Man. Have him upload them. So let's recap what's going on with Naya's Family Collective. If I missed somebody, please don't be angry. I had a rough night last night and yesterday. Although we had fun at the park, I worked like a dog before we went and after we came back. So, yeah, a little tired today. So, first of all, G-Man is doing really well, and what I want y'all to do is I want you to see him getting stronger and stronger, doing his exercises better and better, moving around and doing things on his own. That's what I want you to visualize. I don't want you to think about what got him here. The only thing, whenever you think about what got him here, is I want you to remember that he's a creator God and he put this whole thing together for his own purposes, and pretty much he knows why. So that's it with him. The money that y'all sent, I think, was a good bridge to get him to be able to do his own stuff. I think he's okay. If he's not, I'll let y'all know. But he's already gone to moving forward, which leads us to Zen Mommy. Zen Mommy, what happened with Zen Mommy is she was in California with vibrations around her that were quite low. So she moved to Florida, and she moved to a housing development that was mid-range between West Palm Beach and where she had been in Florida, which did raise somewhat, but now she's kind of stuck there and can't get out of that housing development into a higher vibe Floridian area. So, and she's kind of at the end of her finances. So, as I've told you guys before. So, she's taken what she's got, plus G-Man's helping her somewhat. And he is offered to let her stay in this little apartment at the end of his house, which is part of the reason why I'm tired, is because that place was full of stuff and nobody's been there for years. So I had to move all that stuff out, and I'm getting that ready for Zen Mommy. And so it will be hopefully livable. It's a very small little apartment, but it's cute, and it will be free for her and Storm. So they'll be in a safe place that she can work on her website, and Storm will be happy here because there's a big backyard. Okay, and again, let me encourage y'all to go to Zen Mommy's website. Her products are very good. I have felt the products. I was in her house in Florida. The products that she uses to make her products are excellent, and she's doing an excellent job of putting them together energetically. It's probably her strongest suit, are those products. Very, very well done. Certainly way better than what you can buy at the store. Because I think she's going to be she laughs and says she's going to be spiritual Walmart, Zen Walmart, Zen Mart. She can be Zen Mommy Mart. There goes Zen Mommy Mart. So she's going to be packing up, getting a rental car, driving up here with all of her stuff, and I think she's leaving tomorrow morning. Seth is going to go assist her because she doesn't have a credit card. You know, you have to have a credit card to rent a car nowadays. So he's going to go with her and get the car, and then she will pack up tonight or early in the morning and take off and head this way. It's about a 10-11 hour drive. So help see her folding time and space so that trip will be a smooth, easy one. Okay? So thank you very much for your donations to G-Man and to Zen Mommy. Both of them will, as of this weekend, be in a very safe, protected, supported place. I will be here and they will be here for each other. And I believe Michelle will be coming up to visit, and I'll talk to you in a minute about Jeremy and possibly David Coons. Okay. So Zen Mommy will be up here, and the pressure will be off so she can play with Storm and develop her website, which is what her true love is. That's what she intends. That's what she wants to do. So she will have obtained that goal. And I think these guys will make great roommates. But there is enough space. I mean, the door's shut. They've got space from one another for privacy as well. Okay. Then let's go with Jeremy. Jeremy and his new song, Stars and Stripes. I don't know. I imagine you guys did too, but Steph and I took and copy and pasted that thing just about anywhere and everywhere we could think of to stick it. So hopefully that has gotten it out of where. And some group, I don't remember the name of it, is having a rally in Washington, D.C. on September 7th, 8th. I believe that might be Labor Day weekend. And anyway, they're calling it the Mother of All Patriot Rallies. And they have asked him to sing for about 30 minutes. And I'm sure Stars and Stripes will be included in that. So, of course, he needed the finances for that trip. So, he's going to come here to G-Man's and spend at least a night, whatever else he can get off before he gets up there. And then Daryl Sanders has graciously offered to host us because Jeremy's going to come here, pick me up. The two of us are going to go up to Washington, D.C., and we're going to crash on Daryl's floor somewhere, or at his house, for the weekend of the rally. And hopefully I'll be able to see Jonathan as well, because Jonathan's up in that area as well. And so that's rocking and rolling, Mr. Jeremy. So, but Jeremy does need gas money. So he's got a GoFundMe account, or you can do what you guys have been doing with Zen Mommy and G-Man. You can send it to me, just put a little note. Stephanie will be watching for it, and she'll just forward it to Jeremy with anything you might say, if that's easier for you. Or you can contact Jeremy, and I'm sure he's got a PayPal account, or you can go to the GoFundMe site. I don't know anything about that sort of thing, so you guys probably do, how to get there and do all that stuff. So, thank you so much for your, all of your kinds of healing, positive energy flow, everything with G-Man, and then with Zen Mommy, and now we're going to head to Jeremy. All of your energies sent to the people in the collective, the family collective, is noticed by me and is checked off. It does not have to be monetary. If that is something you don't have a strength in, then you give what you can, and you're all creator God, so you can send all kinds of visualizing positive outcomes for these different people. Okay? Besides that, I can get to Washington, D.C. I've talked to Mario, because Mario is my divine masculine. I'm working with him with that on the planet, on the planetary grid. So we're going to, when I'm in Washington, D.C., because there still is quite a bit of undivine masculine in that city, in that area. So we're going to work on that. He might even be able to come out there, I'm not sure. But even if he can't, we can work together when I'm up there and physically with him from California. So thank you, Mario, for your tireless work and all of your monetary help that you've sent everybody. But it looks like G-Man just continued to send, visualizing him going to a place where he wants to go. Zen Mommy, same place. I think monetarily they're both going to do fine. Of course, Zen Mommy is continued to support her. She's going to grow into that website, but that will be her primary income, which is a good move because she's got Storm. Okay? So, and Jeremy, of course, would like to jump off with this song, this new song, and like take it to the next level. Jeremy's goals are primarily working with the divine masculine on the planet and bringing songs with energy behind him, his songs, for people to hear and be inspired by and helped by. So that's what you're looking for in him. Mario is working again with divine masculine, so if anybody is tend to work on divine masculine, just intend to support and work with Mario in California and it will immediately be sucked up into that vortex of energy. That would be good for you too, Jeremy. G-Man's doing that a lot too. Okay, so that's where they all stand. Michelle is working on her paintings. Please go to those sites. They're very, very powerful paintings that she does with intention. Her paintings are very different than mine. They work very differently than mine. So what you need to do, if getting a painting is kind of the way you want to go with kind of support and assistance, then go and look at her paintings and my paintings, and you'll tell yourself. There are other people who do it too, so just not us. But go to the painter or the painting that talks to you, that you feel like that's the right one. And that's the one you should invest in. Okay? Now, I want y'all to know that y'all watch Michelle a lot, and she's always happy and flowy and playing with her magical creatures. But she stated some pretty powerful intentions after our ayahuasca experience together. And she intended those to be done and her life to be changed just about in every way and built on certain ways. And since that time, especially the last 2 or 3 weeks, it has been intense for her. Now, you can't tell it at all by her demeanor, the way she talks, because she is flowing like water, and she knows that this, all of her old life has to be basically dismantled to create what she does want. So she is not panicking. But y'all need to know that. Hopefully maybe someday she'll be able to explain to you guys what she intended, how everything fell apart, how she dealt with those changes, and how she moved graciously into her new creation. And Michelle, if you can do that, that would be extremely helpful for people. But do not worry about her. I'm not saying send worry vibrations to her. Be proud and supportive of our sister. She's doing a stupendous job of dealing with pretty much the dismantling of her life, recreating new. And it will be magnificent when she gets done. Please support her paintings. This is important in her situation as well. Okay, so G-Man and Zen Mommy, they're in good shape. Continue with Zen Mommy. Support Jeremy with his songs and his new band, Southern Rumble. Song is Stars and Stripes. And to give him his support. Now, Jeremy is also, since ayahuasca, been dealing with an issue. He's actually doing extremely well, but he doesn't have it 100% down yet. So, typical of Jeremy, he is beating himself up, not for the part he hasn't done yet, instead of loving himself dearly for the 90% that he's done. And Jeremy, I really couldn't get an energy in edgewise the other day when we talked, but hopefully you'll listen to this and hear that you really have moved about 90% through that issue. You've got a little bit left to go, so please remember to be loving and kind to yourself. If I was working towards a goal and I was 90% through, you would be oh so supportive and proud of me. Please do that for yourself. All right? Please. Okay, so who's next? Mary is getting ready to, she has calmed and raised tremendously over the last month and a half, 2 months. Mary tends to move slower, consistently, very deliberately, but she's dealing with intense pain. And that's about the only way you can deal with that issue, is just intense focus and doing one thing at a time. She has improved tremendously, and she's getting ready to go to surgery, I think, the middle of September, which I think will dramatically change her life. I think that's going to move her very, very forward. Most of the collective, you guys are moving very fast. You will see very wild changes in your life. You could expect to see the Mandela effect happen more and more. G-Man's got a big one from when he had his car wreck, and where there are other people that remember things around it, so it's very verifiable. You'll see that more. You'll see time rushing by and then slowing down, and it'll become very, very, very obvious. Everybody in this group is really moving forward and up and out. Rich's videos are awesome. Anybody that is watching Rich, and if you're not, please go over and do watch him. He's been talking about Aquarian stuff, and I want you guys to know, if you want to know more about me, all that Aquarius stuff is so true with me. Absolutely true. I haven't listened to anything that he said that I cannot say, yep, that's exactly me. So, and he's been talking to this young woman. Her name's Megan. She goes by YouTube channel of Spiritual Empress. I encourage all of you guys to click over on her and watch all her videos. She also talks about astrology, but very nice vibration. You guys will enjoy visiting with her. She's very responsive and very nice videos, very uplifting vibration on it. Rich, I'm so proud of him. He is doing massive videos and they are awesome. I love him and his girlfriend. We never see her, but trust me, you guys would really like her too. So let's support Spiritual Empress, and her. She has got new. I think she doesn't have a whole lot of views. So everybody, please go over there and watch and comment with her and encourage her because she is awesome. And yeah, support Rich in his videos. Kind of give some feedback. Eventually, I'd like G-Man to do a video with Megan and me and Rich, because I think that would be kick-ass fun. So, and he's agreed to do that, of course, but he needs to be feeling a little bit better before that happens. So, let's see. Scan, who else? Maria is with her parents right now in Florida, but she too is like moving very, very rapidly. Hers is much smoother. She's doing it, like I've told you guys, she tends to flitter and fly and dance her way through life at this point because she's had a lot of practice in enlightenment, self-enlightenment. And she's moving quite rapidly too. I don't know of any huge traumas, nothing that she can't deal with, but it is moving very quickly for her as well. Seth is just Seth. He's doing the same thing he always is doing. Jonathan is in Washington, D.C., and Jonathan is putting to bed some old issues, and he'll be moving pretty fast soon as well. So hopefully he'll be in touch with me and kind of keep on top of that. The website is slowly growing. Sorry, website people. I will be over there probably this next week to start ramping up in our conversations and interactions there. Let's see. Shelly is in California, and she's just steady as a rock. I can't wait to go out and see her as well. Feel like Krista's pretty stable. Tara's pretty stable. Jeannie was going to, I don't know if she's still going to do this, but she was practicing Tara. Went flying out of my head. The readings, the cards. Anyway, she had chose a new name of Nene, N-E-E-N-E-E. So she was going to be a gypsy and read tarot cards, read the tarot cards. And she was saying something about her name, and I suggested Nene the Gypsy. So last time I knew that she was going to be doing that, do some videos on that. So y'all follow up with her, make sure that you support her on that. Yeah, scan around. Bailey down below. She's had a lot to deal with over the last 6 months, but I feel like that's coming to an end too. So if you see her comments below, still be very supportive of her. We've got some new energies online. Colin, love you having you here. But many young people and guys, and wonderful new energy coming on board with the website. And with the YouTube channel. Welcome everybody, love having you. It's very nice to meet you all, and I have this new energy flooding in right about now. I think the woman that lives close to me in Texas has decided that she's going to move out very close to where I am now in Asheville. I'm in Greenville. She's going to move to Asheville, which is interesting because everybody around me, after I talked to them for a while, they are encouraging us to go check out Asheville, that it would be a good match for Stephanie and me. So we will be doing that as well. So, yeah. Thank you for your support with G-Man. G-Man's paying it forward with Zen Mommy. Zen Mommy, thank you for your monetary support of her, and now if you'll support her website, and if we can just send support to Jeremy so he's got gas money to get up to this big gig on September 8th and 9th. I would sure appreciate your help, guys. I think I could fix food, so we just need a little money to buy that food that I can fix, and we'll put it in a cooler. And I think that will be just fine. So I don't think it'll cost a lot of money or anything. We just need, you know, gas money is gas money. And it's quite a ways up there from where he is to Washington, D.C. So I think it's about 15, 16 hours. So the same trip that I had from Texas to here, he's going to have Washington, D.C. And it'll be fun to get to go together up there and to listen to him sing at such a big rally. That would be fun. I'm very excited about it. So, what else can I update you guys about? Is that about it? If I missed somebody, I apologize. I certainly am not doing it on purpose. I've got several vortexes of energy going right now. There's a WhatsApp group. Oh, Kim has got her new job, and she's steadily moving forward in a positive way regarding that. So, in the WhatsApp group, it's pretty active, and they've formed a really strong vibrational vortex that's beginning. The website has a separate vortex going. YouTube has got a bigger vortex. Then there are a few people that do sessions with me personally, and some that do emails, and we have vortexes between us. And then all of these vortexes overlap, and all of them fit in within my biggest vortex. And I'm working all of this energy all of the time. So thank you for your input. One of the reasons I've always wanted you guys to do videos and introduce yourselves and talk to each other is I just told you the story about how the people that have come together in the Naya Family Collective are helping each other through car wreck, getting from place to place, starting business, getting ready to go to surgery. All of these things are things that family or close friends would do. And one of my points with you guys was to let you know that this collective is hopefully to teach you that every human on this planet is the same as, well, every being, but let's start with humans, is the same thing as your best friends and your family. That it is easy to love one another, assist one another, help each other. And you are just technically as close to the man living under the bridge as you are your own mother. Yeah, technically, that's exactly the way it is. So if you'll learn to support each other in a total way of understanding that closeness, that we are all one, that it will certainly be helpful when you get to 5D, because in 5D you do that. So you might as well start practicing now of not judging that this person just deserves more of your time and effort, love and support than somebody else. Okay? And I've done that with our, we've got people in this family from all over the place, all different walks of life, all different kinds of people, and they've come together and are supported with each other and enjoy conversations with each other. And that's the point, is let's come together knowing that we are all one, and that's what we have in common, and we're all playing a different game, which is how we can share and be of interest to each other. Okay? Well, I'm going to cut this off and go hand it to G-Man, see if he can put it up for you guys. Alright, I love you guys so much, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.